We begin our Smart Start with some breaking news we're following.
Yeah, workers are on strike right now in Palmyra. We can give you a live view here. That's outside the Garlock main gates on Division Street. About a dozen or so employees officially began this strike at about 5 o'clock. They tell us they are demanding better wages, benefits for retirement, safety protocol changes there, and more support for their health care. The last strike they had 5 years ago lasted about 4 days. These workers say they'll be out there in shifts making their voices heard again. We have reached out this morning to reps for Garlock for comment. Watch for more updates in that response throughout the day as the strike continues for a couple of hours here on air and online at rochesterfirst.com.
A young suspect is in custody facing a gun charge following a call for shots fired in Rochester. That was just after midnight on Clifford Avenue near Hudson Avenue. There was a shot spotter alert for gunfire. Police say no one was hit. During the investigation, they stopped a juvenile near Thomas and Uyghur Streets. That suspect will be charged with criminal possession of a weapon. RPD hasn't confirmed if the suspect with the gun was involved in the shots fired report. In developing news we're following, Rochester police need help finding suspects after a man was injured in an attempted robbery yesterday. Around 4 Sunday afternoon, officers went to Fernwood Avenue and Manitou Street and learned a group of unknown suspects tried to rob a 56-year-old and hit him on the head with an air rifle. The suspects took off before officers arrived. The victim was treated on scene. Manitou was blocked off at Fernwood and Aurora Streets for several hours, but then reopened.
It is yet another partial government shutdown. It began over the weekend. This is day 3. Congressional Democrats and President Trump's team could not reach an agreement on legislation to fund the Department of Homeland Security through September. The Dems are seeking reform, changes to how immigration operations are conducted after 2 deadly shootings by federal officers in Minneapolis. Congress is on break until next week.
Savannah Guthrie has released a new video with a plea to whoever has her mother.
It's been now more than 2 weeks since her mom's disappearance. Guthrie says it's still not too late to do the right thing. The FBI, meanwhile, says a black glove found near the home in Tucson of Nancy Guthrie contains DNA evidence that is currently being tested. And the agency says it appears to match the same gloves worn by the suspect seen outside of her front door.
That's really what we're focused on. We've got to find that guy. Right now, he's who we want. Somebody out there knows who this is.
Now, the type of backpack that was in the footage the suspect had is sold only at Walmart. Here's an image of that. Law enforcement officials say they are reviewing video from the store in Tucson as they are trying to see if there's a connection.
News 8 is your local election headquarters. Brighton Town Supervisor Bill Maley is dropping his re-election bid this year. He made the announcement on social media saying when he was elected to the position, he had already served as attorney for the town for nearly 2 decades. Maley says he's grateful to everyone who has supported him and the community in their work and to everyone who has given selfless service to Brighton. The announcement comes after Nate Salzman got the party's nod for supervisor during the Monroe County Democratic Committee convention. Maley will serve out the remainder of his current term. In honor of President's Day, Rochester City Hall and other administrative buildings are closed. Neighborhood service centers, Rochester Animal Services, and even our centers will not open today. But city branch libraries will have normal hours and trash and recycling pickup services will stay on schedule.
So no day delay. If Monday's your day, get it out to the end of the road this morning. Your sunrise traffic 490 in and out of downtown by the ballpark. Okay there from our Greater Rock Sky Eye. So have one issue on our map on the west side at Mount Reed Boulevard, Ridgeway Avenue. Another one getting through downtown near 490 at Clinton Avenue and Averill Ave. 490 out near Route 96, Bushels Basin, passing by Victor in the mall. Things are at speed. And speaking of, NASCAR is back. We've got the Daytona 500 highlights. The big one came on lap 123. It was Justin Allgaier just not far enough in front of the 11, Denny Hamlin, to block. 20 cars involved in that crash. Pick it up for a great finish late. Final lap, Tyler Reddick in the red and black 45 gets inside Chase Elliott, moves him out of the way to get his first 500 win. The only lap Reddick led was the last one. He's just the 4th driver in Daytona history to do that. And one of his co-owners, NBA legend Michael Jordan.
I can't even believe it. Yeah, I mean, it was so gratifying. I mean, we had 4 guys that were really fighting, that was helping each other out. I mean, you never know how these races are going to end, right? It's like you just try to survive, and we just hung in there all day. I mean, we great strategy by the team, and we gave ourselves a chance at the end, and I'm ecstatic.
Smile. Can you imagine your owner is Michael Jordan, and you're like, hey, now we got the 500 trophy there. It's fun.
He even said there's a lot of pressure having Michael Jordan running the
no
group.
kidding.
Sure.
No kidding. Michael Jordan's like 6'5", whatever. Tyler Reddick's like 5'5", or something like that. It's fun. Yeah,
very fun to see that there. And it was a great race as well. Maybe you were staying inside, but you got to get outside with the weather. Not going to be that bad at all. Numbers getting to about 40 today. Tomorrow we'll do the same, low 40s there. Wednesday is an interesting day, kind of a mix. It looks like maybe some snow, sleet, and even freezing rain over there as well, over into what generally a warmer week, turning cooler by the weekend.
Yeah, but still above freezing there on Saturday. How about that? 9 o'clock is the podcast, That Cup of Sunrise. That's on the Rochester First streaming app and at the top of rochesterfirst.com.
Oh, I hope everybody enjoys these temperatures and nobody's like, where's the snow?
Oh, there's always someone wanting snow, just like in the summer, always someone wanting rain or more heat. Yeah, you got that. CBS Mornings on the way at 7. We'll see you back here at 7:25.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on rochesterfirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.